Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today is Proverbs Wisdom Challenge Day 131. Thank you all for joining. We made it, yay! Through this challenge of reading the Proverbs every single day. We are on day 31. I'm going to be going over Proverbs 31. If you have your Bibles, get out and go ahead and read with me. I'm in a hotel, so it may be a little loud, so I do apologize for that. But anyway, so Proverbs 31 is about the words of King Lemuel. So I'm going to go ahead and get on and start reading it. It's 31 verses actually. So 31 chapter on the 31st day of January and 31 verses. All right. So the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what? The son of my womb, and what? The son of my bowels? Give not the strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to drink strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the judgment of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and to wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. So God, he permits it, for certain times. And then it says, 8 says, open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all as appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor. So I'm going to stop there because King Lemuel's mother, she's teaching him how to be a righteous king, to judge the people accurately, to not misjudge and misuse the people. So she's actually giving her son knowledge of how to treat people while he's in power. And that is very important for the leaders, to treat people with respect, with dignity, as they lead the people. So this is all what the mother's telling her son. Don't drink because you'll forget the law, and that perverts your judgment. And so drinking does pervert your judgment. Over drinking, overindulging in such things, it can pervert your judgment, will make you do some things, that you don't even remember that you've done. So I understand everything that this mother, these instructions that she's given her son. And she also says, open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. I love that part. So that was 9. Go ahead and continue on to 10, which is about the virtuous woman. I love this one because I aspire to be one. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Meaning he don't have no need to go out there and get no other woman, because her husband, his heart, he do it trust her. He trusts in his wife. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She rises also while it is yet night, and give meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buy it. So she's smart, intelligent. With the fruit of her hands, she planted a vine. She girded her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candles goeth not out by night. I love this. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretched out her hands to the poor. She helps the poor. She reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. So she prepares her family for the winter. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and in purple. Her husband is known in the gates, and he is seated among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. So she has a business. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is law and kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household. She eateth not the bread of idleness. That's laziness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise in the gates. Oh, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Proverbs 31. I aspire to be just like this woman, and it is possible. If she can do it, I can do it. And so the main things that stood out to me about her is that she's like the prudent woman, thinking ahead, planning for her family. She is getting up at nighttime, creating a good home for her husband and her children. She has a business. She makes girdles and fine linen, and she sells it, so she don't have to be going into a 9 to 5 and working for somebody and then coming home working as well. That is the very hardest thing to do, to have a 9 to 5, come home, work, take care of your house, and take care of your family. So this she is very smart, because she make money from home, and then she makes enough money for home where she could take care of her household, and she could take care of her help. So she's smart. So she has helpers that help her maintain her house, which is the woman's job, to maintain the home, the woman's job to manage the home. And this is a lot of why things are out of alignment, because the woman today has to go out just like the man had to go out in the field and work. The woman has to go out in the field and work. So who's taking care of home? Right? It's probably barely getting, the thing. She's worn out. She's tired. I see this in so many women where they're being pulled from every direction. They have to take care of the kids, they have to take care of home, take care of their husband, so they don't have enough time to take care of themselves. And that's why a lot of things, most women get sick, because it's a lot on them. But if we study this word right here, and we get an understanding as to how God wanted a woman to operate her home, and this is the perfect instructions here. And not only did she get a job, not a job, I'm sorry. Not only did she make her own, she's an entrepreneur, has a business of making fine linen, selling it, and delivering girdles to merchants. So she's selling to merchants. She's not even doing too much, She's giving it to them and letting them do it, And so what she also does is she created the business, but then she also gives to the poor. And so God is so strategic. When you go back into the other Proverbs, he said, when you feed the poor, he bless you. When you give to people, he bless you in other areas of your life, that you will have enough to give, to take care of your home, give to other people, feed the poor. This woman is, she's very, very wise woman. She's a good woman. She does this right here. It says she will, for her husband, I love where it says, the heart, 11 says, the heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. So in 13 says, she seek wool and flax and work it willingly with her hands. What's in your hands? We have businesses, we need to birth them. God implanted, he said he has treasures in his earthen vessels. We do. So we just need to birth them out, so we can, provide that security for our husbands, because we're a helpmeet. God allowed us to be the woman, and we're very strong women. This woman is strong. But she's smart. She does, like the verse said, work smarter, not harder. She's very smart. She's strategically planning ahead, just like the prudent woman that I talked about previously in the other chapters. But I just wanted to go over like all the women that I saw in this Proverbs, the 31 days. You got the brawling woman. You got the contentious woman, the angry woman, these women, they tear their houses down. The husband doesn't even want to come home. And then, he one verse said that he'd rather be at the housetop than to come home to a brawling woman. And so these are just and then yesterday was the odious woman, in whom the marriage was very hateful, detestable, extremely unpleasant, and she created it, a miserable home. And that's the difference between those women, which brawling, contentious, angry, and odious woman. They all do the same. They tear their woman. They tear their homes down. But the prudent and the virtuous woman, what she does is she creates she's actively seeking to live a righteous life. Her husband trusts her to take care of the business. She prepares, and she is a help. She creates a way to make money from home and to take care of the family and to take care of her helpers. This was so good. I love Proverbs 31. That is my favorite proverb. It really is. It says so. 31, it says, I'm going to go to 30. She says, favor and deceit and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. She put God's first. She put God's first. So he blessed her in every area of her life. Women, we have to put God first. We can't allow our whole being to be wrapped around finding a husband or this, that, the other. When you put God first, if you have a husband for you, that husband's going to find you. The perfect husband will find you because God has them aligned for you. But if you go out there seeking a husband that God has not lined up for you, you're going to be you'll be married, right? But you'll be miserable. And so I believe that this is how all these other women came: the brawling, the contentious, the angry woman, because she didn't seek God, and she just went out and married the wrong man. You don't know. Then there's the adulterous woman, that woman that's married, and then got a good man, and then she's waiting for her husband to leave to go on a long trip so she could go and cheat and set a snare for the young man. That was in here as well. This proverb challenge is really it's very enlightening. It's like, man, we as women, God put a lot in us, and we need to bring that out. You got to seek God. You got to seek him. Then he'll line up everything for you. Also, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He obtains favor from the Lord. So marriage is a beautiful thing, but honestly, it's not for everyone. And whom is for, when God, if that's for your marriage, is your ministry, because it is a ministry. And God will, protect that covenant. That is a covenant between man and woman. For God, marriage is sacred. He said the marriage is, he loves it. He loves that part of it. But what he hates is when two people get together and they're not together. They're trying to build, but yet they're tearing each other down. That's discord. That's not of God. That's not of God. God is a God of honor. He's a God of structure. He does not want any discord within any relationship, but especially a husband and a wife. So that's all I really had about this Proverbs 31. I thank you all for joining with me for this entire month of January. It is finished. It's over. January is over. We're going into the month of February. I want to do something else. I might do like a love challenge, since this is the month of love. I don't know, but we'll see. I don't want to stop here because it really edified me and built me up as a woman to see where I need to make some changes within my life and in my role as being a wife, because it's not to be taken lightly. Don't go into a thing and think, oh, I just want to be married. To whom much is given, much is required. So if you want to wear that crown, you got to step up to the plate and first build yourself up before you try to join with somebody else. Because what if you do that, you're not built up, and that person needs some help because they said you a helper. If you're not built up, and you go into a marriage, then you're setting yourself. You're going to a marriage unequipped. I'm going to say you're setting yourself up for failure, and to be one of these to potentially you could have been potentially a virtuous woman and a prudent woman. But then when you get in that marriage and you see that this man ain't all what you said what you thought he was going to be, and then now you're putting your faith in him. So build yourself up first. Get into this word. Seek God. And then he will order your steps. And then he will order, if you truly want to be married, he'll send you the one that he got lined up for you. The equally yoked man that he got lined up for you. All right. Well, I thank you guys for joining. Be blessed. I love you. And I will probably be back on here tomorrow to go about something else. But I'll think about that and talk to God about that. All right. Be blessed. I love you guys.